Good morning, guys. I'm going to show you what I've been doing. We went on a walk, and then George had destroyed this all back here just from mud. When he plays in the pond, he comes up here and runs, and this was all muddy, and then he would jump all over my sectional and all over the walls. So I went ahead, there he is, he knows, and like power washed it, because today we have one more pretty day before like winter hits. It's going to be like in the 20s and 30s and 40s next week. So I went ahead and just sprayed this down. Even when I was washing this white wall, it wasn't coming off, but I just grabbed our shower brush and it worked really, really well. So it's looking so much better. My fingers are crossed that this will just dry out today, since it's going to be so warm and sunny. Plus this is outdoor furniture, so it's just kind of made, sorry, I'm watching where I'm walking, made to dry out faster. But I feel so much better going into winter with like this clean. Every time I looked out this door, I was like, ah, it's hideous. We're gonna haul this one off. This is my rug. I love this rug, but that white's just gotten so dirty. I hope it's not windy when I'm talking to you guys. This was our living room rug, and I can't decide. I kind of don't want to get rid of it. I've had it rolled up out in the garage. I feel like there's just some sort of smell. I don't know if it's a pet smell. I think it's more all the cleaners I was using on it just to make sure it was clean from George. So I thought, okay, before I haul it off, I'm going to go ahead and air it out here all day long and just see if some fresh air will help, and then put it back inside. And then if it does have a smell, it's gone. But it's gonna be pretty, so I really, really hope this works, because I thought it was perfect for my living room. Okay, and then in here, this is the new one. If you guys watched my last cleaning, or one of my cleaning videos, I showed it, I think. Getting so confused on these videos. So I went to Ross and bought the same rug. I walked in and they had it, and I was like, oh, perfect, I'll just buy this and put it back there. Well, I got it home. I'm trying not to show a lot because we have Christmas decorated, and so I'm going to try to hide it until you guys see the decorate with me and stuff. So I put it down here, and it was so much darker. So on camera, and even in this room, it kind of looks darker right here on camera. You can see it has a lot more grays in it. So it just did not look good in my living room, but we stuck it over here in my dining room, and it's perfect. So it would be nice if I could get that other one to work, since they're like the same pattern but different colors. I don't know. I think it would look good to have both of them here. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. We'll know later. After church, I'll probably bring it in to see. But we got up and went on a walk, so I haven't gotten ready at all. Sorry, I'm trying not to show you guys much. But I'm literally here in leggings. My hair's fine just because I don't wash it every day. I need to do my makeup. I need to go shower. I'm going to go shower and get ready. I did pull out my Till Vacuum hoodie. If you guys don't have one of these yet, I'd love for you to support me and buy one and wear it. I have them in my store, but I have all sorts of stuff. I even have like a less is more. I have t-shirts, but definitely click on that link down below in my description box. And yes, Pearl's right here. She is shoved in my closet for the time being. I feel like my life is just so chaotic. Everybody's like, your house is clean, why are you cleaning a clean house? You should have seen my house before YouTube. I always say I had a clean house, and then I started a cleaning channel, and it's just not anymore. Let me show you my laundry room. Chase's closet used to be terrible, but I finally cleaned it yesterday. But like, this is my laundry room right now, and this stresses me out. So I've got to work on this stuff later, but I'm gonna go get ready real fast, and then I'll see you guys here in a little bit. Okay, and I'm ready, so I thought I'd show you real fast. I know, shockingly, I'm all in black. Believe it or not, I do wear different black pieces though. It's not like the same. Okay, well, my pants normally are. These are my Spanx, my leopard shoes. I have leopard earrings, but I just feel like it's very like classic and simple and easy to put together. So I think that's why I always do it. Plus it's very slimming. So this is what I'm wearing to church. Before we leave though, this is the video where we're gonna answer all of your finance questions throughout the video. So we'll just answer one just as we go. So let me go look one of those up and grab Chase, and then we will get this started. Okay, actually this first question I can answer without Chase. He'll probably be answering the majority of them, but this one was a grocery question, which is kind of more my thing. So they wanted to know how to not go over on your grocery bill. My biggest tip is stop going into the grocery store. I do all of my ordering online online and I go to Walmart. I know lots of different grocery stores offer that. And I know at first it kind of seems hard to start ordering your groceries online, but it'll save you a ton because you're not picking up random things because you're not seeing those items, and you can see your running total. So like say our budget, or say your budget's $50 or $100 or whatever it is, $300, $25. You can watch that so you kind of know where you are. So if you're getting close, you can be like, okay, that was something extra. Let's take that out and put this in. You don't have to wait to like go check out when you're at the actual store. If you're going to go into the store, make sure you have a list. Make sure you stick to it, and make sure you've eaten before you've gone in. Otherwise, everything's gonna smell amazing and seem amazing. So that is my finance tip for grocery buying. Okay, I'm gonna let Chase read the question and then we'll answer it. Sorry, it's terrible lighting when driving.
Setting a stoplight so I can read this. Why don't y'all use credit cards for bills and such and then just pay them off every month? We do that because there are such good rewards and cashback options. It's money back for things I'm already buying. Okay, the biggest thing I can say with this, and then we'll address it, is I watch Dave Ramsey a lot, and this is a highly asked question, I feel like, on his show, but nobody's ever become a millionaire or wealthy from credit card rewards. So just let that sink in. Yeah, that's the biggest factor.
It's fine to do it. We do it occasionally on different, like, what do we do? Like Kohl's, you kind of do.
Yeah, I mean, there's...
So we can get discounts,
exactly.
Amazon.
Yeah, we do Amazon and Kohl's on the credit card for, you know, for the points back. So yeah, we do have a credit card, and we do get some points back. I'll say we don't have any of our bills going through the credit cards or anything. That's just out of our bank account. But we, you know, one of the biggest things too is you overspend. You can overspend if you are putting everything on credit cards to try to get the points. So you end up spending maybe 20-30% more on stuff than you would have normally if it's coming out of your bank account, and you could overspend more than what you actually have. That's our biggest reason for it, is just to keep us in check.
You're playing with fire when you start using credit cards that way, because you get a little bit more braver and braver of, oh, I'll go and put this on and put that. So it's just... You
got to be very self-disciplined and have a lot of self-control and be on top of it.
And some of you are, and that's fine, and you do get a few rewards, but it's never going to be like life-changing. Like, I'm never going to have some reward that's going to completely change our life. We're paying with cash and having a budget and all of that will change our life and can make us millionaires. You just have to be very careful, and some of you guys can handle that, and it's just to have a little bit, but it's never gonna, like I said,
it won't change your life.
It's not gonna change your life.
That's the biggest thing to take away from it is, you know, out of 100% of millionaires interviewed on how did you become a millionaire, not one of them said because of my credit card rewards. So that's the biggest thing.
You're just playing with fire, so we just stay away from credit cards as much as possible. Okay, while we're driving, I'm just gonna go ahead and answer a few of these quickly. Somebody asked, what would we do if YouTube ended tomorrow? So basically, Dave Ramsey and our plan is we just act our wage. So basically, whatever we're making, that's what we live off of. We never spend above that. So we would find another place of income, another way to generate money. And until then, we would just cut back all the bills. So if we had to cut things out, you know what I mean? If we had to stop like Netflix and like, we do whatever possible to live below our means. Exactly. So that's just a quick and easy one. We just act our wage is the biggest thing. That could probably answer almost all of these questions that you guys are answering me. Just act your wage. Somebody asked me how much to spend on a child for Christmas. That is so wide. Like, act your wage. From our family and what we make with one child, it's completely different from somebody that's like 2 teachers that have 6 kids. Sorry, my window's down, it's hot here, or the car is getting hot. So you just, some of these, like, I can't answer for you. You have to look at your budget. You have to see what's realistic in your budget, and it may not look like everybody else's. Your kids may not get more. They may all get the crazy, all brand new iPads, all 6 kids. Like, every family is so different, so
it's all very relative, so you gotta take that into account.
I can't answer questions like that. I'm so sorry. I just can't.
Well,
go ahead.
I was gonna say something kind of like to go along with that. We get the question all the time, like, you know, Ashley, you know, I see you got eyelash extensions, you know, and you're cheap, and you don't, you know, you always talk about not spending extra money and all that, and it seems like you're spending more now that you're making more on YouTube. Well, that's how it works. I mean, if you're making, you know, $1,000 a year and you spend 10% of that, well, you're spending $100. But if you make $10,000 a year, you might spend 10% of that, and that's $1,000. So yes, you spend $1,000 a year compared to $100 a year, but you're still just spending 10% of your income. So that's the biggest thing. Look at it as a percentage and not a dollar amount. Because yes, we might be spending dollar amount more, but it's still 10% of our income, or whatever that number is for
whatever
you.
it looks like for you.
So always remember that when you watch people and what they spend.
Yeah,
it's not necessarily more percentage-wise than what they were making before. So.
I get a lot of questions of like, yeah, about being, how can you keep shopping and redecorating and stay in budget? It's because that's all in my budget. Like, I'm not going above my extra. We do have free, like I get my bone, what do we even call it? Like my fun money, basically. Yeah. And so just because it looks like I'm spending more than you, it may be, but that percentage may be smaller than what you were using during the month. And mine's all extra, like we're not in debt. So our percentages can go up a little bit because we're not paying off cars, we're not paying off student loans, we're not paying off credit cards. Like, we don't have any debt. So our percentages on fun money get to go up. And that's why we always encourage you guys to get out of debt, because then the more money we make, the more fun stuff we get to do, and the life we get to live. We get to save bigger, we get to give bigger, we get to spend bigger, because not all of that, we're not in bondage. We don't owe anybody anything. So that's what's amazing. But I'm starving, Savannah's starving, so we're gonna run inside and eat. Okay, we just finished lunch and we are a little too early for church, so we're gonna try to answer these quickly.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
I can try.
It's hard because we get a little, and we're passionate, so we want to get out there, but I want to try to answer as many as we can today. I just found a really good one. Oh, instructions on how to manage if you're deep in debt with 3 credit cards. Budget, gotta start a budget.
Cutting things that are not, what do you call it? What's the word? I know, I'm trying to think of the word.
You've got to live below what you make. So figure out what your income is, and you've got to live way below that. So start cutting anything that's not necessary.
Yeah, not a necessity. Yeah. Cut anything that's not a necessity. So Netflix, cable, all those things. Entertainment, going to movies, going out to eat, that type of stuff.
Anything that's extra.
And then try to generate extra income if you can. Find side jobs, like we've done several videos on all the different side jobs we've done to generate income.
How has your budgeting changed now that you make more money? It's the exact same thing. So no matter what, we're gonna budget just the amount of money that's coming in that month and where it needs to go. So it's not, I mean, the numbers are higher. It's going back to that percentage thing, but it's all basically the same. Right,
percentage is the same, and you can even argue that we spend less percentage-wise than what we make than what we did before on just one income.
Exactly. So. How do you save money when you have nothing extra to save? This goes back to that same thing. You have to drop your bills. You have to cut anything you can, or you have to generate more money, or some of you have to do both. If you're like really deep in debt and you don't make a lot of money, you're gonna have to do both of those things. And it's fun. It's simple. He always says it's simple, but it's not easy. I mean, it's gonna be hard work, but you can do it.
Simple concept, but it's hard to do.
How do you get rid of a big hospital bill? I think this is a good one. We've done this before. Like when my wisdom teeth were removed, we had a big bill. Yeah. So basically make that payment, keep making small ones, but when you get your like tax return or you get a chunk of money, go ahead and call in and be like, look, I've got this much. Can I pay it off? And 9 times out of 10, they will work with you. Yeah. And even my doctor was like, when I called in, I was like, look, I've got this much for my tax return. Can we pay it off? And they're like, nope, you're gonna have to pay it in full. And I was like, fine. Then I'll just keep making my payments and I'll go pay something else off. And they're like, oh, okay. And then they did it. Exactly. So you have to threaten them a little, and I don't like being mean, but they make you do it. Exactly. So you got to do what's best for your budget. Most
of the time they'll come down if they know you have a portion of it in cash that you can pay now.
Tips on saving. I like to spend on random stuff. Stop going into the stores where you're spending the random stuff. So there was, for a while, I was in that decluttering mode, and I noticed I kept decluttering home decor. Like, it was all home decor. And so what I realized is I kept going into Ross. I kept buying home decor, but in my home, I don't like clutter. Exactly. So I would buy it, replace something, and then get rid of. And it was this vicious cycle that was costing us so much money. And it was within my budget, so it was fine, but I was just wasting so much money. So figure out what you're buying and where, and stay away from there. And just go in there occasionally. Don't do it as often.
Right.
This is a fun one. Somebody just inherited a lot of money and they're debt free and they want to know what they should do with it. This is the perk of working hard. I mean, if you figure out your percentages.
You have more options. Whenever you're debt free, you have more options when you inherit money. If you have a lot of debt when you inherit money, I'd say
start paying off.
Pay off all that debt more than likely.
Your stuff's paid off. I would save a big chunk of it and I would splurge. So what's your splurge? Is it vacationing? Is it cars? Is it, I mean, what, I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah.
Whatever it is, figure out what it is and you deserve it. You've earned it. You've got yourself there. Don't go like, I wouldn't blow all of it, but
yeah,
I don't
go to the casino and gamble it all.
But they're debt free, so we don't have to tell them that.
Exactly.
Splurge, go do something fun. You deserve it.
Yeah, you can afford to have a little bit of fun with it.
How often do you save back money and how do you stick to it every single month? Every time we get a paycheck, we save.
Yeah, I was gonna say every time we get a paycheck, we do a percentage of it right into savings, right off the top. That's kind of the easiest way for us. Is as soon as it shows up in our bank account, I do a transfer straight to savings.
You have to pay yourself first. So our big thing's tithe. We tithe first, and then we save. And then what's left over, we budget the rest of it. But if you don't pay yourself first, you're gonna nickel and dime yourself. You're gonna blow it. So you kind of have to pay yourself first.
Definitely.
Do you pay cash for everything? Yes, but when we say that, it's like debit card. Like we don't.
Yeah.
I sometimes carry around, I go through seasons where I always have cash on me and then I go through other times, but we don't like put it on credit cards.
Right, yeah, I was gonna say there's a lot of ways to answer that question, I guess. I don't know how they're referring, if they mean physical cash, and the answer is no, we don't pay physical cash for everything. We don't withdraw our whole paycheck in cash and pay our bills in cash. That's auto drafted out of the account.
Someone's wanting to know if we've ever checked into the group Christian health plans, and we actually have.
We have looked into those.
I have a few, when I say friends, it's like distant, like my mom's coworkers or something have done it. I personally, from everybody that we've heard from, have never heard anything bad about it.
From the health sharing, the Christian health sharing? Yeah.
From people that have used it.
Right. The only bad thing I've heard, or negative thing, is that it can take a while for your reimbursement. Like you do have to pay, you know, some of those medical expenses up front, and then you send off forms to the company, they review it, and then they send you back a check if they approve it, and they'll cover you. They send you back a check, but I've heard that can take months sometimes, and that's the most frustrating part of those programs, I believe.
If you don't have it up front.
Exactly.
So that's a big thing. Okay,
all right,
well,
we're gonna go to church.
Yeah, we're gonna go to church. I'll take you guys in there just for a sneak peek, or a little bit. I won't do a whole thing. And then when we go home, I want to put the rug inside. Chase is going to do the sniff test.
Yeah, see what we can smell.
I really want to say it's the baking soda on it, possibly. That's just so much. I don't know. We'll see, but let's get going. We're in our church bathroom, and I just saw somebody left this. Thought that was so sweet for somebody to do. It made my day.
Down in the desert now, keys out to my heart. I've got a way to drop the keys on my face. Oh, things are beautiful. Here by the lake, there's a love. Beautiful.
Okay, we're leaving a church, and if you guys take away anything from this video, it's this. Go watch my church message today. I'll leave a link down below. You can even watch it online. So I'm gonna link their video that they did today down below in my description box. Open it and watch it, because it's something either you've been through, or you're going through now, or you're going to. It's kind of about when you're in the waiting season, and it's all about like when you're in the waiting season, it's not wasted time. I don't know, it is amazing.
About unanswered prayers.
Yeah, basically. Unanswered prayers. So definitely it is a must watch. They're normally about what, like a 30-minute sermon is all it'll be. If you can watch my video for 30 minutes, you can go watch my pastor's, and you will not regret it. It will not be wasted time. So like I said, I'm gonna leave that link down below. Now we're gonna head to Sam's, because I mean, was it a really Ashley and Chase vlog if we didn't go to Sam's?
That's right.
No, it's basically we just survive off their dinners there. So we're gonna get dinners, we have to get their bottle of water.
Make some returns.
We have to make some returns. Chase went there for the Saturday. I may throw a few clips in here. I probably won't, because this is already long because of all of the finance questions. But he went Saturday morning, stood in line, bought all this stuff, and I think we're returning almost all of it.
Yeah, a lot of it was clothes that look nice, and I was hoping they would fit well, but they just didn't fit me, they didn't fit her, so.
That's okay. So we're gonna go return that. We have to go do our Walmart grocery pickup. We always pick it up after church. It's just easy to, like, while we're in town. If you live out of town, you understand. Like, while you're in town, you do as much as you can. And then we're gonna go home. I cannot wait to try the rug and to see if it looks good, if it smells good. What else? I don't know, we got more, so stay tuned. But when this video is done, watch the video, please, just please, I beg you. Okay, we have this Neighbors in Need in Owasso, and they're doing donations for the people for like Christmas dinner and then for the pets. So all of us, you guys, because you guys help support this channel, we've got like stuffing down here, we've got dog treats, and we're gonna pick up a few items, but you guys are a part of this, so I thought I'd tell you about it. Speaking of that, what are you guys doing?
It's good besides the sea salt.
Okay.
Sea salt caramels, and it does. It's very sea saltish.
She loves coming here just because of the samples. Get to try something new, huh?
Very good.
I was just telling them we're picking up stuff for the donations and they're a part of it. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, we're home and he shredded a notepad. Chase left it on the counter, so he jumped up, I mean not all the way up there, he probably put his paws up there and grabbed it with his mouth. What's funny is it's even stuck to his toy because it was probably in his mouth. George, did you do that? Did you do that?
No.
He doesn't even care. He's not even, hey, you. Hey, Itchy. Are you so, oh, do you want your belly rubbed? Oh, you need to be rewarded. Was it so hard being here by yourself with Tiger? I know, you have a rough life. You have a rough life. Okay, my wheels are turning. So I was out here, my parents just stopped by. I'll show you what they brought here in a second. Come on, Tiger. But I'm thinking, a lot of you guys have always mentioned to put a rug out here. So while we have this one, I'm gonna try it and see if I like it and see how it looks. And it's already a little dirty, and that would be the kind to put out here because it's only gonna get dirty a little bit.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see what that looks like. I do have, this is empty right here because I put a Christmas tree here for Christmas, but let's see what this is gonna look like. That's how it looks. Let me know down in the description box what you think. It feels pretty homey. It's like we have just an extra little living room out here. I'm thinking I like it. Okay, I'm still trying to decide on the rug out there. I may give it a few days just to see. My parents stopped by. Chase and mine's birthdays this week coming up. So they gave Chase money, and then I've been asking for these storage containers, so they brought me quite a few of them. I bought this kind and loved them forever. They were from, I can tell Chase put away the groceries just now. They did really well and I liked them. I don't love the red, but a lot of the lids started breaking. So I guess with these storage containers, it's you kind of get what you pay for. Chase, I can tell you put away the groceries.
Yeah, I wasn't finished with that. That's what I'm planning.
Okay, so I'm gonna slowly start switching these over to this kind. My mom has these from Walmart and really like them. I'll leave the link down below in my description box, but I'm gonna slowly start asking for these for gifts because I feel like they're kind of pricey and I need quite a few. So happy birthday to me. You know you're old when you're asking for storage food containers for your birthday. That's what 33 looks like.
That's right.
How
Oh,
rude.
hello.
Do you not like my rug?
Nope. I've replaced too many of them.
So I think I just have a lot of that baking soda. I think I put too much on it. So we're gonna see if we can beat it out.
I don't see anything flying off.
Yeah, so maybe that wasn't it. I don't know.
Vacuumed it so much that it's got nothing but.
I think I just used so many different types of cleaners on it. But
That is fun to do.
You have to
I'm
do
not
the-
even left-handed.
you gotta do the other side too.
Oh, right-handed. Now we're talking.
And then we're gonna put this inside, and if I smell it, I'm gonna get rid of it. And if I can't, fingers crossed, I can keep it. I love this rug. I think it's gorgeous. Stop. Okay, update. The rug doesn't smell, so maybe just like getting some fresh air out there on the fence. I think we're gonna put it back here in a little bit. We are eating, what are these called? Stuffed peppers from Sam's. You guys always want to know if we like the meals. I've never even had stuffed peppers. They're amazing. But the thing I wanted to talk to you about, you guys wanted to know about last time we had this chicken parmesan. It was so good, and the serving sizes are amazing. Like, all these meals are only $9.98. But in my last vlog, I'm pretty sure it was last week's, I picked up these mashed potatoes, and I told you guys they were 2 pounds, and you got 2 of them for like $5.98. And I had a lot of questions to say. You guys wanted me to tell you if I liked it, so I did come home, and Bob Evans, you only get 1 pound, so you get 2 pounds and you get 2 of them for the same price. So this is a much better deal. I loved them. Like, I thought they were amazing. So if you're a Sam's Club member, it's definitely worth the buy. It'll save you a ton of money on Bob Evans. Plus, if you're a larger family, like Bob Evans was fine for us because we're a family of 3, but if you have, like, you know, 2 or plus kids, this is a lot more mashed potatoes to feed people. I would totally heat these up, put it in a cute little bowl, and take it to Thanksgiving dinner. I'm just saying. So, okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. If you enjoyed today's video, please like it. It really does help me out. And I wanna thank everybody who watches ads and uses our link and is subscribed. All of those ways help us so much. So just thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Okay, so for anybody who made it to the very end, congratulations and thank you. I thought I'd show you how the rug, so it has no smell at all. So FYI, if you guys are having an issue with the rug, just stick it outside for like half a day. We went ahead and moved the sectional down this way a little bit more and put the lamp back here, and it really opened up the space. I'm loving that. But so here's the original rug. And then here's the second rug we got, which I don't know if you can tell, but it is a lot darker gray. But I think I like that they match, but they don't. So they're the same pattern, but not the exact same like color. I know it's really hard to tell on camera. This one's, I don't know, now that I'm seeing them together, they might be the same rug. Hey Chase.
Yeah.
George, are they? Yeah, I think they're the same exact rug. Now that I see this one in here.
I wonder why.
Didn't it just look really dark the first night? But now compare it, I think
I
it's...
mean, I don't know. Like, there's parts of this one that are darker.
Well, I know, but if
I
you
guess they
notice,
are.
there are darker. I don't know,
I
people.
know the design is definitely the same. I thought the color was off a little bit.
I think this one, I think they're very, very close. This one does have more of the dark, where this has more of the light, so it's probably just however they got cut or something. Is that weird? Is it okay to have 2 of almost the same rugs in this open area? Let me know, but be nice. Okay, I hope you guys have a great evening, and I'll see you guys in the next one.